Welcome back to Explainverse, the ultimate hub for Stranger Things fans who live for unraveling the mysteries of Hawkins and the Upside Down. Today, we're diving headfirst into the first official teaser for Stranger Things 5, the final chapter of our favorite sci-fi horror saga. This teaser has sent shockwaves through the fandom, sparking wild theories, heart-wrenching moments, and clues that could change everything we thought we knew. From Eddie Munson's possible return to a devastating love triangle twist, we've got 6 theories that will blow your mind and keep you buzzing until the season drops. So, grab your Eggos, crank up some 80s tunes, and let's unpack the secrets of Stranger Things 5. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more Stranger Things deep dives. Let's get started. The teaser hit us right in the feels with a gut punch moment. Dustin standing at Eddie Munson's grave, which has been cruelly vandalized with the words "burn in hell." Ouch. This scene alone has fans losing it, and for good reason. It's not just a random tearjerker. Why give Eddie, a fan favorite who supposedly died in Season 4, such a heavy emotional spotlight in the teaser if his story is truly over? It feels deliberate, and the fandom on X is buzzing with hope that Eddie's arc isn't done yet. Here's where it gets juicy. Stranger Things loves its Dungeons & Dragons parallels, and fans are pointing to a D&D character who could be the key to Eddie's return, Kas the Betrayed. In D&D lore, Kas was a loyal warrior who served Vecna, only to be betrayed and destroyed, or so everyone thought. He later returned as a vampiric Dark Knight with a new mission, sometimes opposing Vecna himself. Sound familiar? Fans are theorizing that Eddie could be resurrected, either literally or symbolically, as a Kas-like figure from the Upside Down. Picture this. Vecna brings Eddie back as a twisted minion, forcing him to fight against his old friends. But thanks to Dustin's unbreakable bond, remember their heartfelt bromance? Eddie could snap out of it, becoming a key player in the final battle against Vecna. There's even a teaser moment where Dustin looks shocked, like he's seeing a ghost. Could he be staring at a resurrected Eddie? The X-posts are wild with speculation, with some fans saying this would be the ultimate redemption arc for our favorite metalhead. I'm skeptical. Eddie's death was so final, but the D&D connection and that grave scene make me wonder. What do you think? Is Eddie coming back to rock Hawkins one last time? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hold on to your Walkmans because the teaser drops a bombshell with Nancy Wheeler. She's sobbing, frantically washing blood off her hands, a chilling image that's got fans on edge. This has reignited a theory that's been haunting the fandom. One of the love triangle trio, Nancy, Steve, or Jonathan, isn't making it out of Season 5 alive. The teaser shows the 4 core teens, Dustin, Jonathan, Steve, and Nancy, entering a creepy, ominous location together, and fans are whispering, "4 go in, 3 come out." Later we see Dustin crying in Steve's arms, and Jonathan is noticeably absent from other scenes. This has led many to bet on Jonathan being the one to bite the dust. The clues stack up. Nancy and Jonathan share a moment that feels like a final goodbye, heavy with emotion, as if he's about to make a noble sacrifice. Plus that blood on Nancy's hands. Some fans think it's Jonathan's, tied to a heroic act to save her or the group. But I'm not fully sold, and here's why. There's another angle to consider. Rumored leaks from months ago suggested a Demogorgon attacks the Wheeler house, targeting Nancy's little sister Holly. In the teaser, we see Karen and Holly hiding underwater in a bathtub, likely trying to escape. The leak claims the plan fails, Holly gets taken, and Karen is left gravely injured. Could the blood on Nancy's hands belong to her mom, or even her dad Ted, who many fans think is doomed to be Demogorgon Chow? This theory would shift the tragedy away from the love triangle, but it still leaves us wondering, is Jonathan's fate sealed, or is this a red herring? The emotional weight of that Nancy-Jonathan scene makes me lean toward danger for him, but Stranger Things loves to mess with us. Who's your pick for the tragic loss? Let me know below. If you're still watching this video, that means you really enjoyed it, so please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. It really motivates me. Speaking of Jonathan, let's dive into a theory that's been simmering since Season 4. During Max's confrontation with Vecna in his creepy mind lair, we saw a tombstone with the name Byers on it. At the time, fans assumed it was a nod to Will, since everyone in Hawkins thought he was dead in Season 1, but with the Season 5 teaser leaning hard into Jonathan's potential sacrifice, some fans on X are now convinced that Tombstone was foreshadowing Jonathan's death. The teaser's heavy focus on Nancy and Jonathan's emotional conversation only fuels this idea. Could he be marked for Vecna's wrath? On the flip side, the tombstone could still point to Will. Vecna's obsession with Will has been a thread since season 1, and the teaser gives us a flashback to Will's disappearance, suggesting we'll finally learn what went down. If Vecna targets Will again, that tombstone might be a grim hint of his fate. The fandom is split. Some say Jonathan's the sacrificial lamb. Others think Will's connection to the Upside Down makes him the bigger target. I'm torn, but I lean toward Will, given his history with Vecna. What's your take? Is the Byers tombstone for Jonathan, Will, or a total fake-out? Max's coma has been a heartbreaker since season 4, but the teaser throws a curveball. Demo dogs are sniffing around the hospital, seemingly hunting her. Why would Vecna care about someone who's unconscious and no threat? This has sparked a wild theory that's blowing up on social media. Fans are speculating that Max, while physically unresponsive, has regained consciousness in her mind. Remember how Eleven couldn't find her in season 4? Some believe that over time, Max has woken up mentally and developed psychic powers that are messing with Vecna's plans. The theory goes that Max is acting as a psychic barrier, blocking the Upside Down's creatures from fully invading Hawkins. This would explain why Vecna wants her gone. She's a threat he can't ignore. There's a teaser shot of Lucas looking frantic, possibly moving Max to safety, which supports the idea that she's a target. This theory is compelling because it gives Max an active role in the final season, even from a coma. But it's a long shot. Eleven's inability to find Max's mind last season makes me question if she's really awake in there. Still, the idea of Max becoming a psychic powerhouse is so cool I want it to be true. What do you think? Is Max secretly fighting Vecna from inside her mind? One of the biggest mysteries since season 1 is finally getting answers. What really happened when Will Byers vanished in the Byers shed? The teaser gives us a tantalizing flashback of young Will, rocking his iconic season 1 outfit, trying to escape a Demogorgon by jumping between trees. Fans have long debated whether it was just a Demogorgon or Vecna himself chasing Will. The teaser leans into this, showing Will's desperate escape, and I've got a theory that ties it all together. When Will hid in his house, something tried to unlock the door with telekinesis, not a Demogorgon style since they're all about brute force. This points to Vecna being directly involved. But in the shed, we hear those classic Demogorgon growls, suggesting both Vecna and a Demogorgon were after Will. Since Demogorgons serve Vecna, it makes sense they'd be working together to capture him. Why Will? His connection to the Upside Down has always been special, and Vecna's obsession with him might tie to his role in the final battle. This flashback could reveal that Will has a unique power or link to the Upside Down that Vecna wants to exploit, or destroy. The teaser's focus on this moment has me hyped. After years of waiting, we're finally getting the full story of Will's abduction. Are you ready for the truth? I know I am. Let's circle back to that chilling scene of Nancy's mom, Karen, and little sister Holly hiding in a bathtub. This ties to a leaked rumor that a Demogorgon attacks the Wheeler house, aiming to kidnap Holly. The plan fails, Holly gets taken, and Karen is left gravely injured, or worse. This could explain the blood on Nancy's hands, shifting the tragedy away from the love triangle to her family. Some fans even think Ted Wheeler, Nancy's dad, is the one who doesn't make it. Let's be real. He's been a sitting duck for seasons with his lazy boy and clueless attitude. This theory adds a personal stake for Nancy, making her fight against Vecna even more emotional. If Holly is taken to the Upside Down, it could force the group to venture there to save her, tying into the 4 go in, 3 come out idea. I'm leaning toward this being the source of Nancy's blood-soaked hands over Jonathan's sacrifice, but it's Stranger Things. Expect the unexpected. What's your bet? Is the Wheeler family doomed, or is this another misdirect? Woo, that was a wild ride through the Stranger Things 5 teaser. From Eddie's possible resurrection to the Byers tombstone mystery, these theories have me counting down the days until the final season. But I want to hear from you. What's your favorite theory? Do you think Eddie's coming back, or is Jonathan doomed? Is Max secretly a psychic warrior, or are we getting answers about Will's disappearance? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's get this Stranger Things hype train rolling. If you love this deep dive, give us a massive like, subscribe to Explainverse, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. We've got more Stranger Things breakdowns, theories, and Easter eggs coming your way. Until next time, keep your flashlights ready and stay clear of the upside down. This is Explainverse, and I'll see you in the next one.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I breathe.